Hey YouTube fam, it's your girl Leah back again with another video. In today's video, as you can see from the title, we're going to be addressing two different things. It's going to be how I maintain my crochet hair plus how I maintain my hair up under the crochet hair. I've been getting a lot of questions, especially on TikTok. Since I had a viral crochet hair related video go there, I got almost 7,000 new followers over on TikTok. A lot of them have been asking me that question, while on here I've been getting a separate question of how I maintain my own hair up under the crochet hair. So I'll be addressing both those topics in today's video, but I will start by saying, with regards to maintenance of the crochet hair, that is really going to vary from hair to hair. I know people want a simplified answer, but the way I maintain this versus this versus this versus this is going to be totally different. So in each of my individual crochet hair videos, I make sure to address how I maintain that specific hair. So if you've watched any of my review videos themselves, I address in that specific video, because again, it's not one size fits all. I wish it was. I know people want to, how do you maintain crochet hair? And they want me to have an answer for, in general, all hair. But I do think each hair has its own unique qualities, its own unique needs, its own unique products, maybe no product. I don't want to tell you use a product on a hair that doesn't need a product. I don't want to tell you something that's wrong. So I give you very much so specific information. I hate to give blanketed information, but I will show you in today's video how I maintain this specific hair. Now, I do not have a review video for this hair yet because it's in my head, and usually review videos come after it's out of my head. However, I do have my install video up now. I'll link that up above. And again, if you're subscribed to my channel, you'll see the review video when it comes and how I feel about this hair. This is very much towards the end of my wear for this hair, I will say. So this is wearing a hair for 4 weeks. What I would do to maintain it, again, the products, the things, the processes I use are going to vary very differently from hair to hair. But I will say for this particular hair, what I've needed a lot of scissors. This is a key product you're going to need for really any crochet hair. The hair is going to need cutting, frizz, tangles, every single thing, matting. Gonna need scissors. So have that in your arsenal. For this particular hair, again, particularly this hair, might not work for every single hair, but Hawaiian Silky 14-in-1 Miracle Worker is my product of choice. It does come in hand for a lot of products I review. So if you watch a lot of my review videos, you know this product pops his head up occasionally, but for this hair specifically, I needed it. And something that does not rear its head up a lot in my videos, but for this specific hair, it has been needed. It's braid sheen spray. Braid sheen spray is usually used for braids to give it some sheen. The name is very efficient in telling you what it does, but it just gives your hair sheen. And in this case, these are not, braids. This is loose hair, but it does that same thing. It gives it some sheen. Another question I get a lot is, how do you maintain so-and-so hair? So it'll say, Leah, I have the Freetress Joyful Curl in right now. How do I maintain that hair? I don't have a Freetress Joyful Curl video on my channel, meaning I have not tried that hair, meaning I don't know. You know the hair better than I know the hair. So I can't give you, again, blanket advice for maintenance on a hair I've never had in my head. I don't know what it feels like. I know what it looks like, but I don't know what it feels like. I don't know the tangling properties. I don't know anything about a hair. So I give you specific maintenance for each hair. So without further ado, I've been rambling long enough. Let's get into this hair that I have in right now, which is the Toyo Tress Ocean Wave hair. Again, you've seen that install video. This is me just taking off the scarf. So 1 moment ago, I had my scarf on. So I have done nothing to this hair. I've done my makeup, got up, but I left my hair completely alone. So everything you're going to see is organic on camera today. So the last time I detangled this hair was 3 days ago. So 3 days ago was the last time I detangled this hair or did the process that you're going to see right now to this hair. And this is kind of what it's looking like. Let me lean in. I haven't even gelled my edges down. Everything you're seeing right now is this hair in its raw format. And then again, you're going to see some places where, it's super detached and you have to detach the hair. My first step in this process is detangling the hair. certain hair, the regimen or the amount of detangling or the, how do I say this, the repetition or how often, frequency. The word I'm looking for is frequency. The frequency in which you're going to detangle the hair will vary from, again, hair to hair. This hair I detangled 3 days ago. I've been on this hair probably every 3 to 2 days. Every 3 to 2 days, because this hair has a higher likelihood to want to be connected. Some hair don't want to be connected. Some hair is good apart. Like the box braids, Amazon box, they're not needing to be detangled. That hair didn't even want to be together in the first place. Soft dread, not a lot of frequency in the detangling. Hair like all the ocean waves that I've tried, high frequency of detangling daily, almost daily, and I'm a low maintenance girl. The more that I have to detangle a hair, the more I get aggravated because I don't want to do this. I do this crochet hair thing for the ease of it. When you start making my life harder, we have a problem here, especially if I'm traveling and doing a lot. Last thing I want to worry about is my hair. So what I do with a hair that does tend to want to be tangled, again, it's not as bad as it was probably 2 days ago, but this hair has been hairing. So I'll just kind of take a section of the hair, no rhyme or reason. I'll take my Hawaiian Silky. Do not use a lot. With this hair, I probably have used a lot. I'm about to say don't use a lot, but this hair can be very stiff. So I'm not even gonna cap. I have used a lot. So I take a little bit. You can apply it directly to the hair. So applying it directly to the hair, there's no rhyme or reason. Or I'll apply it directly to my hand. It's not a very runny product. It's not a product that, is gonna fall out my hand type of a product. It's a very, this is what it looks like. I kind of get up in camera. Very white consistency. It's 14-in-1 because it has 14 attributes to it. It is a no drip activator and moisturizer, as they name it on the bottle, but you can rub it between your hands, whatever makes sense for you, and you really just go in and detangle the hair. And it's still not very easy for me to have just did this process. I don't want the hair together. Hair looks matted. It can look very matted. It doesn't look good. And I want to look good in real life. So I'm going to do this process. If you do not want to do this process, feel free to let your hair kind of just migrate together. It's really up to you. You can put no maintenance into a hair that requires maintenance and you'll see the effects of that, but it's your choice. So as far as maintenance, that's what I do, and this is what the hair looks like. I still feel like in camera life, it probably shows up and you're like, why do you need sheen spray? Why are you even using braid sheen spray? It looks like healthy. In real life, I'm trying to tell you, you're not going to see until you, I guess, are in person with it. It looks super dry. I feel like I could spray for hours and it still wouldn't be where I want it to be. And I'm going to get questions, what sheen spray do I utilize? This is just from a beauty supply store. There's a line, aisles and aisles of braid sheen spray. I don't think there's a preference. Next time I go in the store, I'll just pick whatever is beside this. I mean, there's no really rhyme or reason. Braid sheen spray has been around for decades. The products in the inside are basically essentially the same. In terms of the second half of this question, which was maintenance of my own hair. Now, I will say I'm very low maintenance with my own hair itself. I get questions, how often do I wash my crochet hair? and I rarely wash it unless I'm getting it wet. Like in my videos where it's water friendly and all of that, and I've done a whole swimming in the ocean type of a thing, those are the only times I really wash my hair. If I'm day to day, which in the last 4 weeks I have not gotten near any water, haven't been near, it's been very rainy. Those, when they said April showers bring May flowers, they let that water pour in April. So I didn't get in any kind of ocean or beaches, didn't have any vacations in April, so to speak. So in terms of washing my hair, I think there might be an expectation that, oh, Leah must be washing her hair every 3 weeks, every 2 weeks. No, because there's really no need. My hair is best left alone. I have a hair that is best left to do nothing. Don't do anything to it. Don't overdo anything, and it still provides me well. It tends to grow. The only thing I will say that I do day to day, and this is probably like once a week still, is I put a little bit of oil. The oil I've been using recently is that Mielle Rosemary Mint Scalp and Hair Strengthening Oil. That went viral a while ago. I did not use this prior to everybody talking about Mielle or Mielle prior to the recent TikTok video. If you're not aware, on TikTok, someone who was non-POC, a non-POC person used this product, and it got so bought up by the non-POC people that POCs were scared that, okay, now that non-POCs or I'm going to say non-black people are using it, they're going to change the formula. And then right after that, I think Mielle was bought by Pantene or something, and then people got extra scared that with this they're going to change the formula of this product and it's no longer going to work good. I never knew if it worked good or not, but I said, let me buy it now before anything potentially future changes about it. I got it from a beauty supply store. You should be able to tell because they be putting them little things on there. And then I did this before I installed it, and then I did this after. So I've only been using this maybe the last 2 styles really as an oil, and then just putting that in the parting space of each. So the great thing about crochet hair is the parting space is very easily accessible, so you can just rub it in there. If you can see my parting space, this is not how it looked weeks ago. Like when I installed this hair and I leaned in camera like I normally lean in camera, if you notice, the part has widened. And so I'm like, does this actually work? Like, I don't know whether it's actually working, but 4 weeks in my new growth to have moved in this way, I'm okay with that. I'm happy with that. And that's pretty much all I do. I don't apply a leave-in. I have a very low maintenance hair. My scalp isn't super sensitive. It's not dandruffy. It's not flaky. It doesn't get sweaty. It's very much so a blessing. I understand it's a blessing to have the scalp. I love my scalp. It does not give me any fuss. It's not sensitive. It's just like, we just here, girl. I do wash my hair. And again, that's usually if I need to do it for a video or if I swam. My focus is on my hair itself. It is not on the crochet hair, meaning this is synthetic. I'm going to cut this out and put it in the trash can after I'm done with it, meaning this is not hair, meaning this is fibers, meaning I'm not going to pour my Olaplex number 4 and Olaplex number 8. If you know Olaplex, you know the price tags on this. Why would I dump this on this hair when this is made and formulated for hair? It's not made for fibers. That's like me just dumping this on my shirt and expecting, like, why didn't the Olaplex do what it needed to do and soften and shine and do everything? Because this is designed for hair. It's not designed for synthetic hair. So anytime I'm washing my hair, I have at least 4 washing videos on my channel. So I'll leave at least one of them up above right now so you can see it. But my focus is on this. And it's very easy to get in. People are like, how do you maneuver? It's easy to get into my scalp. It's right here. Like, y'all, this is my hair. This is all my hair. It's about not overusing products. So not using as much as I would use if my hair was loose, of course. It's about letting your hair actually blow dry. So taking a blow dry. Most of the times when my hair dries, like if you've seen a wash and go video, you guys know I talk about in those videos, I hate blow drying that hair. I like my wash and goes to air dry. This is not an air dry situation. You want to blow dry it. So like I've shown in many of my videos, I go in with that blow dryer, but my focus is always the hair up underneath, my own hair, and letting some of the product, just by happenstance, some of the shampoo is going to run down your hair. Even though I concentrate that Olaplex on my hair because, honey, I didn't spend $28 on this to be used on that. No, I let it can run down because shampoo is going to run down. And just by happenstance, conditioner is going to run down. I don't deep condition during my hair. I'm not putting a plastic bag. I'm not steaming. It's literally just to rinse out the chlorine or the things that need to be rinsed out. If I need to really deeply clean my hair, that's for post and pre the crochet hair install. I'm not washing to be washing for fun. I'm washing for a purpose normally when I'm washing my hair. So that is how I maintain. The last 4 weeks has really been oiling once a week. That's my scalp maintenance. I don't use any leave-ins. I don't know any other products that I can think of. I think people want a secret to success with this, and unless Tanya gave birth to you, like she gave birth to me, our genetics, our makeup, our hair type, everything is going to be truly individualized. It's going to be an individual journey for the maintenance of your own hair. So do what works best for you in all these settings. So that is how I maintain the hair itself. Again, do not think this is what I do with all hair. Do not think I use braid sheen spray or Hawaiian Silky with each hair. Check out the review if you have a specific question about a specific hair. If you look down below in my description box, every single hair I reviewed is linked down there, so you can click on it. If you're thinking to yourself, hey, I'm looking at her description box and I don't see a hair that I have a question about, I'm going to pose it. If it's not listed down below, I don't know nothing about that hair. I can't give you any information about said hair. I can only tell you about hair that I've actually tried. If you want to make sure that you catch the actual review of this Toyo Tress Ocean Wave hair, which I'm actually filming the final thoughts on this hair right after this. So the review video will probably come right after this, and you will know about it if you're subscribed to my channel, as well as if you have that notification bell. You'll be alerted as soon as I upload that video, so you can just click it, press play. YouTube should drop down. Whatever you're doing, you should stop what you're doing, I would hope, and watch that video, as well as follow me on Instagram at Lia Lavon 89 to keep up with me in real time. Make sure you're also following me on TikTok at Lia Lavon so you can see a little bit more of my shenanigans, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.